First of all, I'm tired. I have tiredness because I just got off of a long shift. But I just needed to say this before I fell asleep. So let me just say it real quick. I'm going to take a couple deep breaths in. Just a couple deep breaths in, just for 3 or 4. I'm going to try to do mine for we'll just do it for 3 because, it's faster real quick. Because you're going to be inhaling for 3, holding for 3, and then blowing out for 3. This is a 3-6-9 method because it's groups of 3s. But the 3 plus the 3 that you do in one, take, and then, the exhale of it is the other 3. It's like a pause in between the second one, it seems like. So anyways, it doesn't matter. It's 9 altogether. That's all that matters. So let's do that one more time. Okay. So next we're going to say the prayer. Let my words travel from my mouth to anyone else's ears where they can discern the information that I'm about to say and understand my perspective of where I'm coming from. And if they don't, it's okay. Maybe in the future they will. Or just to know that I'm just giving out this information to help someone as it's helping me. It's helping me, so I want to help someone else. Okay. So, in 2022, there was a couple of scientists that got the Nobel Prize for saying basically the universe is being projected from somewhere else. So basically this is a fraction of something, right? And I remember I didn't know this information until this last month, which was May of 2025, we'll say. Okay? I think either May or maybe April. I think it was definitely beginning of May. Around that time, springtime, okay? So that's 2025, right? But meanwhile, 2 years ago, 2023, not knowing that these guys had won a Nobel Prize in 2022 for the science of the universe is being projected from somewhere else, right? It gets deep. Like I should be sleeping, but I'm trying to get this information out right now so I can have it, or maybe I'll. But anyways, I didn't know this information in 2023. I had an awakening or Kundalini awakening, whatever you want to call it, right? I did some meditating and changed everything about myself and went to source itself, universe, God, whatever you want to call it, and went back to the maker basically, right? And it was just a state of love for me. Like, I know people like will have experience of being in a forest or, I don't know, basically it's more in Mother Nature or the light, right? Those are basic. I mean, there might be more out there, but so far that I know of, from just these, like people are talking about it more than ever, but still, it's not enough. I don't mean to laugh, but it is kind of funny. Anyways, back to it. So, then, 2023, I had the awakening, and I kind of lost it. I didn't lose it, but I basically told other people what happened to me, and they were like, "You're crazy," and I'm like, "Oh, am I crazy? Am I losing it?" But it was just so strong, and it is still so strong that, like, I'd rather people think that I'm crazy than go back to living a horrible way that I was living. And it just, like, yo, when I tell you, like, your ego, it's like, it's a dance. You just got to be thankful for everything. And you just got to understand you're right where you're supposed to be. And sometimes you just need to hear that you're safe. So tell yourself, hey, I tell myself I'm safe throughout the day, especially when I had so much trauma that happened to me that I relived it my whole life. And it's like now that, I'm trying to do something different, it's gonna take some time. Like, there's gotta be like, you should love the journey of everything, because basically all you're doing is being better, supposed to be. If you're not, just understand you can be. But to get better, I think the goal is to get better every day. Be better than you were the day before, right? So, with that being said, um, the ego will, creep in after you, try to, when you become something different. Like, I stopped smoking cigarettes, I stopped eating meat. I just stopped doing all the bad things. Like, I don't want to keep going on the list, but I just stopped everything, right? And it wasn't because, oh, God this, God that. It was just because I was just like, I don't know. Like, I was like, I got to become someone different. Like, I even watched videos that were different. I even took courses, throughout the time, and paid for these courses, paid for knowledge. And I felt like that knowledge led me down to rabbit holes of, more knowledge and more knowledge and more knowledge. So I thank my higher self for guiding me and continuing to guide me. And you should do the same. Like, your higher self can get you there. Like, you know how they say in the Bible, with men, this is hard or impossible, but with God, everything is possible. It's like the breakdown to that same quote for today. It's out of your hands. Don't worry about it. Like, if you believe in God, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Like, your bills will eventually get paid. Like, because if you believe in God and you just can see the outcome, even if it ain't there, yeah, that is the definition of faith. Like, we've been using these prayers so wrong, you guys. And it's okay, because now we're going to know. I'm going to teach you guys. Like, I'm going to help you help yourself. I'm going to help you help yourself so you can help yourself, and then you can help others. But that's the goal, right? Look at myself. Selena 2.0 meditates while she was up. My whole life I've been daydreaming, living in the Akashic records, what do you call it? The dark matter, the ether, the other realms, or what? It's so many words for the same thing. But one of them things got to fit what I'm trying to let you talk about. Yo, it's crazy. I don't want to get too deep because I don't want to go down the rabbit hole with you guys because we're just getting to know each other. I'm trying to leave some mystery to me, you know? But love is love. Like if you don't take anything from this video, take that you are loved and you give love. And then from there, it's a wrap. Like, everything is possible. You can just remember that alone. Whew. And just try to be in love, like feel in love. Like, this is what I would do, right? The old me always constantly said I was not doing enough. I was not good enough. Da, 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 da. This new me says you are good enough. You are doing enough. Everything is working out for your favor. You gotta say the opposite. Like, you got to feel the opposite. If you want, you don't wait for it to happen on the outside. It has to happen in the inside first. So this is what I would do. What do you love? You love your kids. You love, like, something that you have that's easy. Even, like, you love your arms. Like, you love how they're shaped. Or, you love that you can use them. Like, or, you love going on walks. Or you love biking. Or, planting. Or whatever it is that you can see yourself fathom in a moment's time. Think about that. Because then automatically you are in a state of whatever that is that make you feel good, right? To make you get the feeling, right? And just like the algorithm that led you here will do the same with your body. It will bring you more things to keep you in that state that you're already in. Yo, I'm telling you, you guys, I went from... That's for another day. Let me just give you the knowledge right now. I'm just telling you, I went from I was not born poor. Like, I came from money. Somewhere along the line, something happened to me where I, as an adult, didn't have enough money. And it scarred me for my adult life. Like, I came from money. Like, even though, like, you can see that I'm not, well, you can't see that I'm not, I do. Whew. Anyways, let's just stick to the knowledge, right? So, whatever you love, you keep that constantly in your thoughts, and then you keep picturing yourself doing it. You don't have to don't do it if it's like food or something. Like, don't do it. Like, don't do that one. Do something that is not going to cost you. Think of something that you have done that is not, harmful to your body. And if it is, don't actually eat it. Try to, maintain and stay, have a willpower, right? And it's so hard to do. You gotta, do... I wanted to change everything about myself, so it was just, weird how to do it. But anyways, how does that help us in the real world, right? The real world. While you're there looking at the 1% of the light that we actually can't see and you're dependent on that, there's people out here manifesting dependent on the 99% that they can't see. I don't think that is so powerful. You might not get it right now, but listen, while you're trying to be a realist, a complainer, or, poor me type person, and you're depending on what you see with your eyes, your 1%, the 1% of light that we can actually see, there's people out here playing the real game of life. They're depending on the 99% of light that they can't see, and they are winning in life. Like, we can't just keep focusing on what our eyes is projecting out to us, because that's not all that's there. There's so much more there. And if you keep depending on the 1% of light that you can see, it's going to be pretty boring. Pretty boring, right? I don't care if you got money, like, there's something else, like, we'll get, like, if you can't be, people out here becoming, gurus, senseis, prophets, real prophets, even the fake prophets are still hustling, so they becoming, like, they're mastering life, like, I'm sorry to tell you this, people be like, oh, so-and-so's not going to get what they're going to get what they deserve because they're bad people. No, they're not. They're going to keep getting more money because they know their worth. Even if to you, they're not worth nothing. If they're the scum of the earth, if they have, I mean, you could see that in just people around you. Like, some people could be awful and always do horrible things and just keep making it. And some people could be doing horrible things and not make it too. Like, it goes both ways. But mainly, like, it's whatever you feel like you deserve or whatever at the time being. Right? So back to what else you would do. These are your cheat codes, right? So being thankful is always one. Gratitude is always like, it just kills the lack. Like, I'm safe. Just, there's a couple I'll say real quick. There's, all is well. Everything's working out for my higher self. And out of this experience, only good will come out, and I'm safe. All is well. Everything's working out for my highest self. And out of this experience, only good will come out, and I'm safe. The other one is, everything is always working out for me. Why is everything working out for me? And why am I always safe? Why? Why am I always safe? Why am I always lucky? Why am I always lucky? Why am I always lucky? Why am I always so happy? Why am I always so happy? Why am I always in bliss? Why am I always in bliss? Why is all the people around me in bliss? Why do I always make people feel good when I'm around them? Why do I always make people feel good when I'm around them? Why do I always make people feel good when I'm around them? Why am I always so happy? And why am I always so loved? Why am I so gifted? Why am I so smart? Why am I always winning? I felt like Charlie Sheen. Is that his name? Winning. It's so crazy to, do so many good things and then, blink of an eye. But I'm glad I got all my horrible things out now. So now and you're like, she is. And then now it's like, oh, she got it together. She got it together. I don't know, but I don't care what point of life is. I laughed a lot, even when it wasn't funny. Anyways, so those are your cheat codes. Let's get it. I hope you have peace, love, and joy, and happiness. I hope you spread peace, love, joy, and happiness to everyone around you. Deuces, I'm going to sleep.